this week. Trying to get set up. Ah, okay. Let's try this. Oh, rotate right. Oh, back, huh? All right. My laptop finally died, and it looks like it's back here. I have to learn how to record live with this phone here. I tried the tablet. It was taking me through too many changes. Aha. Well, this helps me look skinny. Hello, everyone. This is Grand Madam, and welcome to my Grand Madam's Tarot. Those who usually follow me, welcome Grand Collective. Those who are new to this channel, hello. Also, be sure to like and subscribe before you leave. Okay, now, let's get down to business since I am how many minutes late? Who cares? I'm still trying to set things up. Good. We're getting ready for a solar eclipse. Now, in this case, the sun and the moon are going to be in Libra, like that. So we'll get to see, oh, I forgot what time it was. I don't know. You can check Google for the various times depending upon what region you're in. But when we look up, and we're going to need our special glasses to do that, you will see a few minutes of the moon coming right in and appears to be blocking out the sun. Well, that's from our earthly perspective because it's not. Also, you'll be able to see this ring, the corona of the sun. It's going to look like a ring of fire. It's got to be really mystical looking to some people. And can you imagine what it looked like to people thousands and thousands of years ago? To some, it probably scared them to death. To others, it was probably one scientific observation they've been waiting for a while. Okay, now, let me explain this about this solar eclipse in Libra on the new moon. Things are happening. Whenever you have an eclipse, you're going to have, it's like a culmination of information. Now, in this case, it's going to be the solar eclipse is with a new moon. And the new moon is in what? Libra. And Libra corresponds to the 7th house of committed relationships of all kinds. And if it has a contract, it's a committed relationship. And some of those relationships, personal, professional, business-wise, geographical, political, there can be an imbalance of power. Some might be stronger, which leaves the other weaker. Libra's going to come in and flip all that until it can bring the relationship, the energy, back into balance. Okay? I've taken down some notes as to what to expect during this solar eclipse. Now, it's not just a one-day thing. We have maybe a few days. The closer the moon gets to the sun, the more intense the energies are. We've already seen what happened in the Middle East with Israel and Palestine, and that ain't over yet, okay? This new moon and this solar eclipse is laying down a whole new foundation. I've heard some people say planting the seeds. Now the seeds have already been planted. Those seeds are starting to plant at the waning of the last full moon. And now we have seeds planted for new alliances, new connections, new romances, new marriages, new. And they're going to have to be new because we have changed within so very, very much that the old connections may not be lasting. They may not even interest us anymore, okay? The energy that's impacting us now will be the balance that we need to reset all of our lives, okay? For example, if you are a giver, the caretaker, This might be a little scary, but you are going to be put into a position where you will be given to and you will be taken care of. Please accept it gracefully so that you're not being taken care of flat on the back in a gurney somewhere. Okay? Because it is for you to learn how to receive as well as give. It's balance. Let people give to you and show gratitude. Because if you can't do that, that's a problem. You're unbalanced. And that's going to, well, with this solar eclipse coming in, thank you very much. I had a crush on you. Somebody just sent me some weird stuff. Okay. Well, while you're crushing, listen to my words. Thank you very much, whomever you are. Just make it easy on yourself and learn how to receive with gratitude. Because if you're constantly giving, number one, you're depleting your energy. So you're going to be too tired for anything else but what you're doing. And eventually you're going to crack or you're going to break or you're going to crash. That's number one. So it's for your own benefit to stop giving for a minute and allow yourself to receive. Number two, you're not expressing gratitude. And gratitude, like love, gratitude is a form of love. Okay? So what are you really doing when you're giving? And doing? Are you subconsciously saying, I have to do this because they don't know how? Because they're stupid, incompetent, or whatever? They don't know how. I can do it better, so I'll do it. Sound familiar? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Guilty. Delegate. Be grateful for the help you receive. Okay. Opportunities. When you are forced, I'll say, to restore the balance that is off within your lives, within yourselves, you might get the opportunity to see things from a whole different perspective. So much so that your different perspective can change and put you in a whole different direction in your life, not just personally, but professionally, education-wise, business-wise. It will send you in a direction you never thought of before. Please go with the flow. This is no other time. This is the time when we are to go with the flow. Okay? This is not a time to take a stand because you're going to get bowled over. It's like a big bowling ball. Okay? Also, with this new moon, we have what's going on? Oh, Jesus. Pluto. I've forgotten what sign it's in, but wherever Pluto and Kali Ma, they must have so much in common, they have to be related, if not one and the same energy. Pluto is coming in to go digging into your shadow, which reminds me, I'm going to do a shadow reading. Oh, boy. I do my shadow readings with my dark goddess. Pluto is going to dig up your shadow. You're going to be triggered, and it's going to go deep. So, you know what your triggers are. You know what sets you off. So people are going to come around to you to set you off. Okay? They're supposed to. This is not against you. This is for you. It's for you to recognize, oh, this set me off again. I'm triggered again. I'm triggered. What do I do with this? Stop. Do not react. Acknowledge you're triggered. Take 3 deep breaths in through your nose and come out the mouth. If you can't do that, because you're in front of a lot of people, breathe in. Try this. As it as if to say or communicate to that other person, you are so lame and so old with this. I'm just shaking my head at your ignorance. But in reality, what you're doing with that hum or that sigh, you're calming your internal organs. Okay. You can, I don't know if you can hear me or not, but it's like, and I love to drop gems like that and then walk away for somebody who thinks they got one over on me, and keep humming as you go wherever else you go. And by the time you've taken a few steps and done a couple of hums, you're back to normal. And you still will have dismissed that situation or that person. Once you can do that, you've passed that test. Okay. That is also new moon in Libra, solar eclipse with Pluto activating triggers. Let's see. The piece de resistance of this whole new moon business is, folks, especially you givers out there, such as we are. And I'm a giver, but I'm not a caretaker. Some been hit with the double whammy. It is our challenge. It is our job. It's not like we have an option anymore. We are going to learn how to collaborate versus compromise. Got it? Collaborate versus compromise. When you collaborate, you're going in whole. You need nothing from that other person. If they want something for you, you have the option whether to say, I can help you with that, or no, I can't help you with that. Whereas with a compromise, you are literally being forced and manipulated into giving up or lending someone else your resources when you rather do something else or rather not. Okay? So, solar eclipse, Libra new moon, October 14th. I don't have the time. You'll have to check it. A new foundation is going to be laid for us, for new connections, new relationships, new when it comes to dealing with other people. Balance is going to be restored in our lives. Where you are givers, you will learn to balance out with the receiving. Notice I didn't say taker. Your relationships will be triggered with power struggles. Collaboration versus compromise. New opportunities will spring up because with this comes a new form of relaxation. You're not stressed. And when you're not stressed, more ideas spring up from within you. And you'll be open for new opportunities, new ways of doing things, and new places to go, along with meeting new people. Okay, Pluto's going to dig up your shadow. Chiron is going to give it not a boost this time, but check it a little bit so that its things are not that extreme. So you will be able to manage. And you'll be more focused to collaborate than compromise. And on that note, let me move. So this is going to be an interesting time. I said before, is I want you to ground. I'm grounding every day now. Because I don't know what the heck is coming. I don't know what in my life personally. I was shocked with that thing over there with Israel and Palestine. Not surprised, shocked because the way it hit. Not surprised, but when I found out it was air, sea, and land, I said, uh-oh. That's not a strike anymore. That's a proxy war. I remember Vietnam. Proxy war. Moving, I'm not going to speak on that anymore because we've got to get our shadows under control so that we don't have our little personal proxy wars. I can't find my wand. Oh, it's right here in front of me. Let me clear these. Let me clear you out. I cannot find. I see. Welcome to the live chat. I do not know if you're here or not. Oops, hold on a second. My laptop finally crashed. All right, now I'm on my phone. I need to figure out here how to see my chat line. Jeez. Oh, come on. Live chat, top chat. Oh, where are they? Give me live chat. I can't see. Does that mean no one's there? I guess that means no one is there yet. Okay. Or someone is sitting back watching and they don't feel like at least pop in and say hello. Yeah, I am kind of used to talking to myself though. All right, now we're going to take a couple deep breaths. Breathe in through the nose, out through the mouth, in through the nose, out through the mouth. Now, if you're in a situation where something is really pressing you and you're by yourself and you need to regroup and reset yourself, you can breathe in through the nose and blow it out like you're spitting out something nasty. Okay? That's okay too when you're by yourself. When you're with others, and sometimes you'll hear it. People will go, all right? So let me move these wires out of the way. And let's see what's going on with the tarot team. Are you here with us? Front and center? Thank you. Oh, I don't care. Let's see. Starting off with the Dark Goddess deck. Let's see what shadows we have to work through. Okay. I don't know about you, but we're experiencing one heck of a temperature drop. 85 last week, 49 today. A lot of people are going to be coughing and sneezing. What is the message? What do we need to search for or look for? Talk to me, goddesses. Triskelion. Mm-hmm. One more. All right. Take it from the middle. I've been directed. All right. Shadow that one of us has or all of us have, or we are what? Defensive. What goddess is this? Aradia. Okay. We have our defenses up. I didn't say take them down. Oh, trust is an issue. Hine nuitepo. Hine witepo. Hine witepo. We have trust issues. And these are our shadow issues. These are the shadows. So when you hear certain phrases, you know your shadow is popping through. So you check it. Oop, go back and sit down. Back. You can't get rid of your shadow. You can only let me put it back in its little box. Okay. And Pythia. Pythia is the goddess of knowledge. This is the know-it-all. Okay. Okay, let me do one more. Should I do 5? Hecate. Protection. And Inanna. Our health. Okay. Now, in the shadows, what does that mean? Some of us are too defensive. We jump, instead of listening, we jump into our defense mode and we focus on what to say next because someone has said something, probably a criticism, about how we do things or what we do. And instead of listening, we go, well, blah, 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 blah. How about you? Wrong move. I like to do things like that. Oh, really? And if they keep going on and on and on, you can shut them up down the road. But, oh, really? Thanks for the feedback. The next issue is trust. Some of us have trust issues. We don't trust anyone. That's because we trusted the people who hurt us the most. Trust yourself if you can't trust anyone else, which means do what you say you're going to do, go where you say you're going to go. Start there. Because if you can't trust yourself to do what you say you're going to do, to go where you're going to go, supposed to go, that's why you can't trust anyone. Others of us have been really traumatized by people who were supposed to have protected us. That's going to be huge coming up. That is going to be huge. All of this is going to be huge. Well, right now I'm dealing with the personal matter. You can see what's happening in the macrocosm. That's with the wars. Oh, there are going to be some skirmishes. Those little skirmishes we never hear about in the news are going to turn into conflicts. That's one notch down from war. Okay, you really are supposed to have to put it through whatever legislature that you have to vote on a war before you can call or declare war. Other folks are just jumping straight on in, and that's called a conflict. Vietnam was a conflict. The Revolutionary War was a war. World Wars I and II wars. They were declared. But most of those skirmishes are never declared. John and Jane Q. Public, we don't even know they've happened. So, okay. Knowledge. Some people just like to be dumb. Ignorance is bliss. Until it's not. A lot of people are in this, I rather not know because I can't handle it emotionally. I understand that. Just grab yourself a bottle of water and be ready. When it hits the fan like that, just drink it. It'll help calm the emotions somewhat. Because losing it and all of this, no, that can get you hurt very badly because you've lost your mind. And so if you lost your mind, that means someone else has picked it up and found it. And if you can't take care of your own mind, you can't take care of your own body, who is that person who is? See, that's my thinking. Maybe I watch too many murder mysteries in 48 hours and things like that, but And on the other side of this, we have the know-it-all. Every time somebody wants to talk about something new, yeah, I've done that. Yeah, I know that. Guilty again. Sometimes it's just a good idea to be quiet and let others speak. There are times when I think I have talked too daggone much. I shut up completely and people think I'm sick. I'm not sick. I strongly believe I have held this conversation too long, too many times. Let other people speak. I want to learn. Yes, I've had certain experiences. Yes, I've done things that people would never believe. Yes, I know certain things. Yes, I've seen certain things. Yes, I hear certain things. That's why I sit here now. That doesn't mean I know it all. That just means I know what you're talking about. Then I'm going to keep my mouth shut because now I've learned that sometimes people have to go through their hurts, their pains to unfold as responsible human beings, because they didn't get it the first time, or the second, or the third, or the ninth, or the 10th. But this particular time, they're getting it now. And Grand Madam is keeping her big fat mouth shut because these people got to learn or they won't survive. All right? Moving right along. Now, I'm going to pick up these two. I have Hecate, Mother Hecate. She protects her own. And then I have Health, Ngana, Iangana. And she's the serpent. And she's about health. She's the other one of the halves of the Caduceus, the Caduceus, whatever. Folks, you have no idea how much we have to depend on ourselves for our health. I'm going to tell you a story. I'm going to tell you a little bit about my business. I smoked 30, 40 years ago. Then I quit. I picked up the smoking again 3 years ago. And smoking was getting ridiculous. First of all, I didn't like the idea that I had to stop what I was doing to go out and take a smoke at certain times of the day or night. Okay. Keep this in mind. Health. Protect your health. So I figured it's time for me to stop smoking. And also I got into my sound healing, and part of the sound healing is going to be vocals. So I have to have my throat clear, my lungs clear. That was noisy. Clear. What did I say when we hear noises after a statement's been made? Yeah, agreement. Okay. Had to have a clear passage. To go, oh, So I smoked for a few months. I smoked half a cigarette in the day and then smoked the other half in the morning. Okay. Out of the blue, one of those 90, 100, we had temperatures hit 100 over here. On one of those 100-degree days, I was riding with my girlfriend, going on an errand, and it was like, I just need to go to the store, come back. And she was saying, can't you go with me somewhere else? I said, really, I can't. I gotta get home. I'm having problems. So she brought me back home, and she went on her way. I would say 45 minutes later, I called her. I said, where are you? She said, well, I'm over here, such and such. I'm about half an hour away. I said, can you get here as fast as you can? I've got to go to the doctor's office. I got to go to emergency. I can't breathe. I'm having different. I've got my inhaler. She got over here, took me to the doctor's office. They did x-rays. They didn't give me anything. Well, Miss Carol, your pressure's up high. I said, it is? It's 290 over. I said, what? Oh, I'm bringing that down right now. Sat down, zoomed out. Brought my pressure down. Oh, well, we're going to give you something for your pressure. Yeah, but what about here? What about, I can't breathe. Well, you're breathing better now? Well, a little bit better, but I still can't breathe. Needless to say, they sent me out of there. I can't breathe. So my girlfriend said, hey, look, I know when I stop smoking, what's wrong with you is you have stopped smoking, and now things are sprouting up. Hey, Divine Spiritual Tea, don't worry about it. You should have seen me half an hour ago trying to get this thing on. My laptop broke. It crashed, and I'm on I went through my tablet and now on my phone trying to go live. It was a mess, but I'm glad you're here anyway. So she lent me her inhaler. Her inhaler was super, super powerful. What else she said? Now you use this, you take this twice a day. I said, okay. And that's what I've been doing. And so far, I can breathe again. Okay. I know that's not one of the most responsible things to do. I know we're not supposed to use other people's medicine, but it saved me. Now, I don't know if that's taking a hit at the allopathic medical industry or not. All I know is they're more concerned about my pressure going through the roof. And it was interesting because the nurse said she can bring her own. He said, I stood here and watched her bring her blood pressure down. You know what? I went into my meditation and turned on my healing my healing stuff, my healing music, and just zoned. It came down to 145, and I was better. I was better. And it did write me a prescription for the hypertension, but nothing at all for the breathing. So you're going to have to be on your toes when it comes to your health. Just like you check your triggers, you have to also, your emotional triggers, check your physical triggers too. There's nothing wrong with 5,000 milligrams of vitamin D3 and K2 at all every day. That's what I'm doing now. So I'm becoming more responsible for my health than I have ever been before. Probably because I'm older, but also because of this weird climate or environment that we're in right about now. Okay. Now, with that, let's get into the reading. Alrighty. So I'm going to put these over on the side. And we work with the Rider-Waite. What is the message to the Grand Collective? Oh, for October 14th, the solar eclipse with the new moon in Libra. What is the message? What is the message to the Grand Collective? Yeah, it'll be interesting. Divine spirituality. It's going to be interesting, that beginning. I came on, didn't have to go off. I came on again, I think. I did that twice. So whatever, I think this is, just Grand Madam Live 1014. You'll see it. You'll see it. Because I deleted one successfully. What is the message for the Grand Collective for this solar eclipse, tarot team? Okay. All right. So take it from the top. Ow, here comes an offer. Knight of Cups. Now, the Knight of Cups is coming along with an invitation, or just some kind words. He's coming to bring you something. Don't know what he's bringing just yet. Let's see what's happening. He could be coming out of the past. This is the Six of Cups. Or he could be bringing gifts to children. We shall see. This is interesting. This is my card of, this is my official card. Whatever the Knight of Cups is bringing, he's bringing it because it has been ordered by the government. And I think it's retrograde. Whatever this is coming from whatever's happened in the past that should have been rectified, but has not been. Now it's being rectified. It might have, could be retro pay. Here's the card, 8 of Pentacles for the job, the craftsmanship. For some, this is going to be retro pay. For others, For others, this is bringing something for the children. Officially, SNAP benefits. It's 5 of Pentacles. Those left behind out in the snow. That's what it is. Okay. So all you folks on fixed income, retirement benefits, what do you call those other benefits? Government assistance benefits, those things like that. There's going to be an increase. Someone said, well, what about those folks who are working on promotions? Their promotions. Let's see. Folks who are working to make a living, do they get their financial increase? What is Eight of Pentacles? What is Eight of Pentacles? I said retro pay. Is that what you call it? I'm curious. I want to see what my gypsy cards say. Journey. Has it been a journey just to get that? Ooh, surprise, surprise. His net. See the net? He's got something in the net. Here's the memo. I think this is for your faithfulness, for your many years of service. I think it's a bonus. A bonus. Since we were down one, since we had lost so many people, I think folks, you're folks who don't show off too much. You're going to get a bonus. Bonus pay. Is it retrograde? Is it overtime? I don't know what you call it. Money that is due you that you didn't get, that you should have gotten months ago, 2-3 months ago. Okay, I'm gonna leave these over here. Moving right along. So everybody's getting some money or some benefit to elevate. I said the retired folks. Something about these Four of Swords. Let me keep going. The Magician. Some people have learned how to manipulate their money, working the stock market and real estate investing and things like that, and they're becoming very savvy with it. Here's the Queen of Pentacles. Folks are learning how to make money, and not necessarily by working every day. They've learned how to do the juggling act. They've learned how to take maybe this investment, put the money in those bonds and those kind of things. Major transformation. Major, major, major. Scorpio energy. That's Pluto too. That is Pluto too. That very easily can be part of this new moon solar eclipse in Libra. Because this is all about balance. The pinnacle at top becomes the pinnacle on the bottom. Pentacle. Sorry about that. This is the meek inheriting the earth stuff right here. What does? What can I say? Hierophant. The Hierophant rules the society. They rule the educational system. They rule the churches, the mosques, the synagogues, the ashrams, the spiritual leaders, or the state. Coming up new projects, Ace of Wands. The state has been inspired. This is interesting. This right here actually looks like, maybe, do it for this. That some ruling institution has actually taken the time to stop what it's doing, to figure some things out, and they've come up with a whole new inspirational idea. Hey, know that self. How are you? Hello, Robin Green. Thanks, retro pay. Okay. Well, I guess institutions can do it too. Let's keep going. The mental challenge is, are the people going to believe us? Because we have manipulated them so often and so much. And where's that other card? And see, so now, wow, that brings up the trust issues. Hmm. Here we have some more swords. Here we have the Queen of Swords. Whomever is trying to bring us these benefits, whether it be government or whatever, whether it's benefits through tax refunds, the retro pay, the bonuses, the increases of pension plans, or what is it, Social Security, SNAP, all that stuff, it is being scrutinized. Somebody who has gone through those programs and done an audit or something. This is what she does. This is the Queen of Swords. She is the auditor. She's also a lawyer. She's the one who goes through documents, probably the paralegal too, line by line by line by line to make sure everything is on the up and is correct. And she is the one who sits in the emotional challenge. Now, this is interesting. Who's going to pass up a bonus or retro pay or benefit? Wow. And I think this card explains it. Because this is the Four of Pentacles. This is where you do whatever it takes to keep what you have. But what happens if some agency comes along and says, we can give you more than what you have now, or you can pay much, much less to continue what you have now if you come with our side, if you buy our product, if you sign up for our service. That's what this is. Now, I don't know if it's example, if you allow us to put your Social Security benefits into privatization, let's privatize it. Instead of it being fixed and guaranteed by the federal government, we can put it into the hands of private investors who can make it grow. That kind of thing. I'm not saying that's what they're going to do, but that's what's coming to mind. Some of this stuff I can pick up right up off the energy. Other things I have to pull from my experiences. And this thing has been looming for a while. Ooh, boy. Whatever it is you already have something. It's consistent. And something big is coming along. But you're going to have to vote on this. You're going to have to vote on it. I don't know if it's union or national thing. Something general election type thing. You're going to have to vote on this. And I would suggest whatever it is, study it thoroughly. Just study it thoroughly. Because it's like, okay, here's a good thing, but it has a bad turn involved with it. Some kind of way. Let's see what's cooking at the bottom of the deck. Let's see what they have to say. Oh, look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Nothing but goodies. Nothing but happy. Okay, how is this thing reading? Not the way it's supposed to. Let me move. Well, maybe I'm going to leave it like that. Maybe it'll split it around. Okay. Money, 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 money. 10 of Pentacles. This can be your legacy. This can be your investment portfolio. This could be the companies. This could be the money that's waiting for you when you retire, or what is that? Severance when you leave a company, uh, your yield from your investments, money from selling your company. This is big money, okay? And this is the celebration of that big money. This is the happiness and the feeling of being downright smug. How you like me now with that money? And this is the happiness that comes with that money. Okay. So far, so good. And that all seems to come from a public announcement. Page of Wands. Victory for everyone. What the heck is going on, y'all? Here's someone who actually wonders, should I have gotten in on that program or what? Should I put any more energy into this, or should I go somewhere else? And this is to the genius of whoever this man is. This is the King of Wands. He is the go-getter. He is the one who pulls it all together. He's also the one with the brilliant ideas. You have to sit on him to make it follow through. But when it follows through, it's great. But he doesn't stick around for the execution of the ideas. He gives it to you, expects you to follow through, and comes back and wonders, well, have you done it? Are you finished with it yet? Because I have something else for you. God help you if you haven't finished it or started it. And here he comes. Are you done? Are you done? Are you done? Now, here we have somebody who is really hooked up, locked into their memory here, locked into the mind. This is a person who is the opposite. I don't know who these people are. Here's the king getting stuff done, getting things done. In this case, here's somebody else coming in with questions. Now they've got the king's mind tied up. Coming in with full opposition. Well, what if this? What if that? Hold it, hold it, hold it, hold it, hold it. I know what my ideas are. I told you to get this done. Well, I don't think we can work together. Blah, 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 blah. Oh, shit. So we got some conflict with all this goodness coming around here. Now, I don't know if we're dealing with a King of Wands who literally has, like in government or some high position, who is all of a sudden suffering with self-doubt. I doubt that. Or someone has put self-doubt into his mind. I don't know what this is. But he's ready to say to hell with all of it. I tried to help you people and you just ignored me, or you didn't do what I tell you to do. But still, luckily for the rest of us, the seeds are planted. Ace of Cups. We got it. We got it. Not only do we have our financial stability, probably this King of Wands has cast out some seeds or cast his ships out, and they're coming back in with more goodness for us. I don't know what this is, because I know we don't have a king. But they just keep coming. Here's King Cups. People have some... It's like... Oh, I'm not going there. One faction is saying, let's do this for the people. The other faction says, no, they don't deserve it. Let's do this for us. And people are in their feelings about it, especially this guy. King of Cups is a King of Cups who knows exactly what's going on, but he's going to fake it and pretend he knows nothing about it. He's going to go on with the company line. Oh, this is what we want for the people. This is going to benefit the people. No, it's not. It's going to benefit him. I don't know where, and her. Oh, Mr. and Mrs. the King and Queen of Secrets. What is going on? This is interesting. And I think somebody's going to get caught up because someone is going to say, look, we have to slow down with this. Let's just slow down and see what's really going on here. Where's this money coming from? Do we have to pay it back? How are we going to pay it back? Let's just take this one step at a time, please. I'm beginning to feel uncomfortable about this. I'm beginning to feel that someone was really being foolish with this money here. So let's just stop what we're doing. In the meantime, here comes Mr. Moneybags. You know, this could be a battle about money. This can be your unions and your employees. This can be federal government and the citizenry. This can be the CEOs, the CFOs, managing the corporations and the staff. Because however they got the money to give, they were under a great deal of pressure to do it. And someone took charge and got things done, but not until the audit came through. There was an audit that somebody has gotten into. Discrepancies were discovered of some kind. People were owed money. People are now being given their money that they were eligible for in the past to make a situation right. This is solar eclipse, new moon in Libra action to make things right, to bring things back into balance. There has been a lot of labor, a lot of confusion, a lot of defensive moves. People have been stuck. Women have been looking towards relationships for their security again. And it has blown up in their faces. Now people just want to isolate, get away to calmer waters. Some folks who are trying to make business decisions just have to get away for a sabbatical, maybe, vacation. Some folks are considering relocating. And here's the story of the money and where it went or where it was. And someone is very, very disappointed, to say the least, because that money wasn't lost. It was not a math error. Somebody stole it. I don't know what money this is. It's back, and that's been exposed. And here's the audit I just talked about. Oh, Lord. And here is the court case. Okay. I've been on here for 53 minutes. And for some reason, I don't know if we're going to hear about this in the news or not. This is the new beginning because this has, whatever it was, has all come to a head now. And things are resolving themselves. That's interesting. Let me wrap this up real quick. Does anyone have any questions they want me to hi, Uni and Corn. How are you, Unicorn? I don't know what this was about, but it seemed to be big. And it seemed to be about our money. That was interesting. Real quick. I know I said I wasn't going to do calmer, cooler waters. Yes. Maybe not so much cooler. But the waters aren't 100 degrees, that's for sure. Oh, right here. Let's real quickly, do a love mini reading. Since we're working with this new moon in Libra, I should have done that first, but I wasn't thinking. Oh, let me tune it up. Now let's see what the message is for the collective in our romance department. I am great, sweetheart. You have no idea. Thank you for asking so much. Thank you. Thank you. Let's see. And Know Thyself is here. I already said hey to Robin. What happened to Divine Spiritual Teacher? She had to leave. Okay. All right. Now, what is the message for our grand collective? In the love. In the love. For those who maybe want a little bit of love, but not a whole lot. Some of us just need that touch. A little stroke here to here. A little kiss on the neck. What's the message? Yeah, tickle the feet. I'm going too far. Okay. There she is. Okay, dear. We have the Queen of Cups again. Okay. Water sign energy. Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer energy. One who feels her way through. Very high intelligent, emotional IQ. Knows how to deal with people. Knows how to key into people's feelings. Knows how to manipulate those feelings too. Very maternal, this is your nurturer, your caretaker. If she chooses to be so. And males and non-binaries too. Okay? Don't get hung up on gender. Like I said before, they're going to find out that's not really too one day. In my lifetime, they're going to find out it's not real. Knight of Pentacles. Okay. Money getting slowed up. And we're talking about money. Things are slowing down. Here we're back to the money again. This is the family. This is the family money. Okay. You know, I have a question. Have they cut the money for these single moms again? I haven't. I was a single mom, but my baby's grown. She's taking care of me now. I don't know. Because I know at one time, Queen of Cups is maternal. Knight of Pentacles is about money slowed down to a stop or to a trickle. And the challenge is Ten of Pentacles. That's solid, financially stable, wealthy family. Let's keep going. What does that have to do with? Well, yeah, it has a lot to do with our relationships. Because maintaining a family is also is the love relationship. That is the ultimate. Four of Swords. I did ask for a love message, didn't I? Okay. Someone's resting. Okay. Oh, okay. All right. This is the booster. This is I'm sorry. Three of Swords. That's separation. That's separation from the family. There is some type of, here we go again, balance being restored for those whose families have been broken or who have separated away. Nine of Pentacles, financial security. Okay. This is going back to... All right. The families are being financially restored that have been severed or dissolved. This is the Ten of Swords. You see that? Divorce papers. So this is deep. Let me keep going. So something's going on that's going to restore or reset. It's all about It's all about that balance. Bring them back into balance. Something's going to be reset. And it has to do with single mothers. Because I don't see Dad here. I see Dad in throwing daggers at the wall because he got his papers. The challenge is, another way to read this, now listen to this. The challenge All right. The challenge is bringing the mothers and children back into the fold, back into the family. Now that's an eye opener. Bringing the mothers back home. Or helping them maintain a home. But to me, this is the fam. This is mom. And even though she's a Knight of Pentacles, she could be a kid. Well, the Knight of Pentacles is like a teenager. They're under 20. That's interesting. How are they going to bring make the mother and child a family again? Bring them back into the fold. Because what is of concern is that people have left emotionally withdrawn from the whole idea of family. People have emotionally withdrawn and packed their feelings and packed themselves up to move away. Whoa. Don't tell me I'm going to be here another half an hour. I'm sorry. And this is the High Priestess. There are some secrets. This is wow. This is wow. Hi. You know what this is? Okay. This is in hopes and fears. This is the Four of Cups. This is going out. In this particular deck, we're at the club, or at the pub, or at the bar, or at drinks abound. And someone's trying to give this person this drink here, but I'm not about this anymore. This is boring. This is just not me. This energy that we have here now, it's interesting. They're trying to make the family a priority again. That's what it is. They're trying to make the energy is situating itself to make the family a priority in the society again. And there's Queen of Pentacles. She is not only the boss, she is the mom. So we have the boss lady on the job or in the business, and we have mom at home. This is the weirdest read I've ever seen as far as it is a love reading. Restore the family. That's what it's about. Here's the Magician. Here's the ability. People have to, I guess the society's trying to restore the family because we're talking of manipulation here. Woo, woo, woo. Okay. Y'all might get mad with me with this one. You just get mad. Okay. The Magician, we all know, manipulates the ethers, the energies, the blah, 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 blah. The Magician has the ability to make things happen. Okay. Dad is out the home. Now here we have somebody coming in and say, hold up, why is this? What's going on here? Why is he over here? Where you at? Madam. This is the Knight of Swords. He, she, they come charging in. This is your interrogatories, your request for production of documents, your hold up, wait a minute, you're going to answer this and you're going to answer me right now. Card. Okay? What the heck is going on here? Madam Magician, what is this? What is this? What is this? Let's keep going. Okay. Mental challenge. Mom is, instead of 2 children, this young woman, this beautiful woman has 2 dogs. So we have two factions. I've got to go back. Oh, and here's temperance. This is the emotional challenge. It's not. Okay. So what this looks like, it is saying, and look at this. You see the difference? Walking the dog. You see the difference? There is a serious issue between single women, modern women of today, because they have options. Come on now. The mental challenge is trying to be who you are to be, live your purpose, or just being single. And your emotional challenge is to be a family person. And the response, the answer seems to be take your time. Temperance, temperance, strike the middle, strike a balance. You can be all these things, but you have to strike a balance. But in the meantime, it's such a conflict for people when it should not be a conflict at all. And here we have people feel like they're being left out. See these images, like these ghostly figures, like she's actually looking in here. Look, she's dressed as a bride. She's dressed as a bride and she's on the outside looking in. This is a dilemma. We didn't have this when I was coming up, when I was this age. And the dilemma is whether you're going to live your life as a single modern woman or you're going to be a traditional married woman. Let me tell you folks something. I am of a certain age. We had no damn choice to be anything but this. Okay? There were no options. This would always be there. Now, some between the time I was a young thing of my 20s and today, someone has gotten the message totally screwed up that you only have a choice to be this or to be this. And that's a lie. It's a bold-faced lie. Because now you have this kind of confusion, this kind of abandonment, people losing money, people losing their damn minds, people losing their position and their own personal power. 5 of Pentacles. Maybe that's what it's about. That too is going to be corrected. As I said earlier, I know many of you were not here. I don't know if I should start later, around 11:30 or 12 or what. But anyway, at the beginning of this live, I talked about how the solar eclipse with the new moon in Libra is going to take unequal situations and make them equal. How they're going to restore the balance of things, especially definitely in relationships of all kinds. And for example, those who are givers are going to be put in positions where they will be receivers for the first time, and to please learn how to receive gracefully, because if you cannot receive gracefully, you're going to receive forcefully, and that shit hurts. And you can find yourself in the ER all because you didn't know how to say thank you. Oh, thank you. For me, I appreciate that. And show gratitude. So this is like, what in the world? Let's see. Let me take a quick look. I gotta see what's on the bottom. Look what's on the bottom of this. Before we go to the bottom of this, I've got to find out, okay, what possessed this magician? Because this seems to be, remember I told you it was a lie. Either you're going to be the traditional. Guess what? I'm transitional. Therefore, a modern woman is the traditional woman. Figure that one out. Where did this mess come from? Give me a second. I've just got to, I'm going to use my Lenormands. I've got to figure out where it came from. Yeah, you feel, yeah. Someone told her, remember that song, Ashford and Simpson? Somebody told a lie. Said, yeah. Hold on a second. Let me go dead into this magician here. Because where did this business start? Where did this business start? That woman had to be, a modern woman was not what? What? Desirable. And the women wanted, the women who were desirable were housewives and blah, blah, blah. Where did that start? Because hold on a second. Let me finish because I have something to say about that. I have something to say. Okay. This is going to be it. Take it from the center. Take it from the top. Before I open these cards, I do want to say this. When I was in my younger days, we women had to be both. And yes, some of us did go out and walk the dog and put out the trash. He may have been working. He works nights, she works days. We had those situations too. And the kids will run back and forth to school or to the sitters in between their hours, their break time. So somebody told a big lie, okay, this is for the magician. Where did this come from? Okay, well, I have the ring and how commitments have changed. This is the wheel of fortune. This is the star, and the ring is the commitment. Okay, it's gonna make me pull teeth. I can see. Okay, where did it come from? Okay, marriage card, the tower, and the longevity collar lilies. Women's issues, the collar lily. Oh, this is interesting. This is interesting. Look at the two types of women. And then we have the new beginning. We have the children and the North Node. The concept is that children make you a better woman. So, cross Christianity trying to bridge a gap. That's where it came from. I should have known. Thus has created the difficulties. The mountains of obstacles trying to make a choice. Okay. All right. Oh. Look at this. Now, this is interesting. So, the concept comes from the church or the mosque or the temple, not necessarily the ashram. So, these are religious values, beliefs. I just saw something that made this look. Okay, folks. Maybe if I can, hold on. I'm on my phone. Let me see if I can show you like this. Okay. Can you see? Okay. Here. Oh, wait a minute. You're seeing too much of the wrong thing. Let's do it this way. I don't want you looking at my kitchen. This is the choice, the decision that needs to be made. And here's the mountainous obstacles. And it comes from the church trying to bridge a gap. You see, let me see if I can see it. See that? Oops. Nope, not too much, too much. The church trying to bridge this gap over here. All right. Get over there. And now we are looking. The child in the new compass. Having a child makes you a better woman. We have the character building woman here. We have the child with this woman. Now, what does that say to you? They're trying to make this woman with the child into this woman over here to bring about this. See what's underneath. Oops. This is how it looks. This is how it looks to the church right about now. As if commitments are like they've been changed. This is the star, but it's also a wheel. So the whole concept of commitment has changed. And so it's the job of the magician to bring, I'm messing up my cards, her with this and transform her into her and get her licensed or under the control of the tower. And in this case, the tower is about marriage. Could you guys, gals, could everybody see that? I would hope. I would hope. So it's spin. It's spin. Someone has, we used to call it, do you remember the movie Wag the Dog? It shows you how you could go out to, you could unleash an attitude or a belief on the public enough times until they would take it as a truth, as a fact, when it's just an idea. And it's an idea from a faction that wants to promote that idea so they can benefit from that idea. That's what this is. It's spin. It's all wet. Because I know, I'm blankety blank years old. I didn't have an option. I didn't have it. I knew I'd have to work. It was a given. And I knew my girlfriends and I, college and universities were not an option. That was a requirement. So when these people start talking about how women are overeducated, people like that make me nervous. They definitely don't have my benefit at heart. So do we need to go any further? Oh, I was going to do the back of the bottom of the deck that I just picked up. We have the educated Queen of Wands. Thank goodness her sword is down right now. I lost some people. I hope they had to go back to work. Again, this is Ace of Pentacles, new life, new money. And look what we have here. My girl, Queen of Wands. Wait a minute, that was Queen of Swords. This is my no-nonsense queen. This is my party girl, Queen of Wands. Both of them are going to get the look. And right behind her, look, she is partying hardy. She's partying hardy. That's her option. That's her option. So some kind of way, and here's the Page of Pentacles, news on the money, regarding the money. Ace of Cups, successful. Jeez, oh whiz. Let me see what that. So what is the question here? Oh, hell. It's spin. I'm going to leave it like that. I don't need to hold you up any longer or go through any more cards. So we have been caught up in somebody's idea of spin. Heads up, we got to... Yes. Because it's nothing but spin. Now, the only way to counter spin is with a different kind of a spin and get that message out to overtake the other message. Who's got time for that? We have to do it. We have to do it. because there's no reality in it at all. It's all somebody's idea. I'm trying to think of the word. Yeah, well, we might as well call it spin. The spin doctors have put that out there. For what purpose? I don't know, but it doesn't sound like it's a good one. Not for the females in the group, anyway. Um, yeah, we got to turn that spin around. And all of us in here are our own magicians. All of our, and on top of that, because what we do is whatever comes out our mouths has come up from within our body and goes straight up into the ethers. And that's how we're going to do it. I am who I am. I am that I am. Ooh, try that one. That's yes. I am that I am. Let's see what the spin doctors can do with that. Okay. I am that I am. And I am Grand Madam, and I'm so joyful to see you here in spite of all these obstacles. I think I did go through 20 minutes of trying to set this up after I went online. But again, I'm glad that you stopped by, and I hope you stop by again. So now I couldn't even tell you what button to push to shut this off right now. So I'm going to wish you much love, and I am that I am. And on that note, bye, y'all. I'm going to sit here and try to figure out what buttons to push. Okay. Nope. Are you sure? Yes, I found it.